Hello, hello, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. We should have audio now, and we have audio. And we should have audio, and y'all should be able to see me. All right, so let's call out a few people in the chat. Yes, uh, I'll have to go here and see who we have. Jacob Hagan. Yes, sir, you have a wrench. I just give it to you before I went live. I saw you in the chat box. You are well deserving of a wrench. You've been hanging around this channel a long time, so welcome to the club. Chris Everett. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nick also has a wrench. I did that the other day. Let me try to get up here and see who else we got in. I see Chris Everett. And if I missed you, it's because I can't go back on OBS. So I will see you as we go along. And Polar Bear the Chad. Welcome, 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 sir. Good to see you. Hope you're back home and hope you're feeling better. Audio is good. Yeah, well, the problem is, is sometimes I forget to turn on these buttons on OBS. So, as we go along today, if I need to move my cam where I'm appearing on the screen, let me know if it's blocking something. I seen Buck Williams in here earlier, and Buck had told me last week that I needed to move the camera during the fishing stream. And after I landed that pike, I forgot to move it. So if y'all tell me I need to move it and I don't move it, remind me again. You're not pestering me, you're just reminding me. All right. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. Let me get my screen up here. Now, I'll be looking over at the left over here, reading the chat on the TV. Because this is a full screen game. You can minimize the screen, which I do on a lot of games, so I can read the chat straight off OBS. But they have not made it where you can move the window yet. What's going on, Matt? How you doing, my friend? All right. So I'll be looking over here at the TV during the stream. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to go today. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I have not drove this truck in the state of California. We're going to drive it, California, today. This will be the first time that I've crossed into the border, and I've avoided it because I was trying to learn how to play it, and I figured it's going to be kind of congested up there. So we're going to take this trip here from Vegas to Oakland, and we're going to be hauling poo paper again. This game is this game's haul a lot of poo paper in this game. Yeah, well, the dog may not be the only one that's hungry. So we're going to take this job right here, and we're going to get started here. I'm going to accept the job, and it's going to load up, and it's going to pay $8,770. Now, you do get deducted if you dent the truck or the trailer, which I'm subject to do. I haven't drove a whole lot since the last time we played this. I did get on here yesterday and run it twice, 2 short trips, just to remind myself of all the controls. I've been playing hunting games and fishing games, and we're going to talk about some of that as we go on today. So let's let me remind everybody how the controls and everything work on this truck. So in the bottom right hand corner is going to be your basic information: GPS, speed limit, distance, time, etc. We'll have to gas up. I don't know why they don't give me a full tank of gas to go 519 miles, but let's start this dude up and get her on down the pavement. All right. Yeah, I'm smuggling toilet paper. All right. Get my windows adjusted, my mirrors. All right. Now let me make sure there's nothing over here I'm going to run over, for goodness sakes. All right. We're going to pull straight ahead. I got a pretty good trailer on the back of this truck, so I'm going to have to take a wide turn. This game is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. And if I miss something, y'all type in chat. Type it again. I know that y'all not going to spam the chat, but I'm trying to keep my eyes on the vehicle and the speed. Yeah, well, I guarantee you wouldn't want me driving you to emergency room. I can assure you that. Anyway, if I miss something in the chat, just type it again, because I'm subject to missing trying to watch all these controls. What's a long trailer, boy? Ooh, mercy. So yesterday when I took the trip, I got extremely lucky on that trip yesterday. It was a short trip, and I missed the gas station. Oh, Mark, welcome into the chat. No, I don't want them inspecting this truck because I'm subject to wreck it. I think I have probably made about 10 trips or 12 on this game. And each time that I've made a trip, I've had a mishap. So I'm subject to wrecking. I think I had one flawless play one time, and that was it. Mark, did you end up catching a fish last night? I didn't get to stay up all night and watch it. I watched a little bit. About an hour and 50 minutes of hog legs this morning. But I didn't see you catch one. Did you end up catching anything last night? All right, we're gonna get in here. Try to get on some freeways so we can burn some miles up. Like I said, I'll have to make some gas stops along the way. And I'll probably have to stop and look at the map. Just one channel cat. Well, at least you didn't get skunked. No, you don't get pulled over in this game, and that's probably a good thing, because I have a tendency to speed. I miss the speed limit signs a lot of times, and especially coming into towns. I'm so focused on driving that I'm not paying attention to speed limit signs. And these bigger trucks, like I'm driving today, these newer model trucks, it's easy to speed in, because they got a lot of power. This is a lot of turning right here, so I'll be glad we hit that freeway and get out of this. See, I'm speeding already. Some of these older trucks that you drive on some of these shorter runs, it takes a while to get them up to speed. Yeah. Can you imagine me drinking and driving this truck? I can barely drive it while I'm sober. Somebody just come on YouTube. So I make all my own thumbnails, and graphics, cutouts, logos. I made a new logo for the Real and Virtual Outdoors YouTube channel, and I'm quite happy with it. That's the third one that I made. I think this one's going to stick a while. I don't know if y'all got to see it, but it's on the Real and Virtual Outdoors group page, and it's also on the YouTube channel. I have improved in making thumbnails and graphics and etc., and I wanted to do a little better than the last one. I seen that bike, I appreciate it. It turned out good. I really like it. It's kind of self-explanatory. Thank you, Nick. It's kind of self-explanatory. It tells kind of what the channel's about, and it's got a bunch of writing on it. I think it looks nice, so that's going to be the one that's going to stick. And it kind of stands out. I like those background colors. All right, we're on the road. Now we'll have to stop and get a tank of gas. This is the big town of Primm coming up here. I'm not going to get gas right now because I've got over half a tank, but I will have to get it. But there'll be opportunities down the road to get gas. I may, and don't hold me to this. Oh, I'm speeding. I handle that corner pretty good. I may go live tonight after the Bullock Experiences show. I think he comes on at 5, and I may go live for a little while tonight. Don't hold me to it. Wife's going to a concert, and I'm gonna have some time, so I may go live and sometime between 7 and 8. For a little while. And I don't know what I'm going to do. This is a 551-mile trip. We're going to eat up a bunch of that here on this freeway, so the length of the trip and the timing on this game is just about right. It takes probably close to an hour and 30 minutes to make this type of trip. Yeah, and I can haul different types of stuff on these trucks. And later on, we're going to be able to do some. I just about got my hazard material license, which you have to earn. But I just about got that. Well, with these hands I got, you lucky they on the wheel at all. I'm trying not to speed too much. And this truck right here is in the way, of course. We're gonna pass him. Alvin Lewis. Oh, Alvin, how are you? So let's talk about some of the other games we play on the channel real quick. They did an update for The Way of the Hunter. Toilet paper. Toilet paper, Alvin, toilet paper. Another round of poo paper. There'll be clean butts in California after I get done here. There is The Way of the Hunter that we used to play. I gotta slow down a bit through here. They did an update to fix some of the minor issues they had, and it did fix the issues and created more. So that's generally the way it goes, right? So we're kind of leaving that alone until they get the next update out. I've heard some people that's lost their progress, having some crash issues. what the doctors say, Ernie, and the game crashing. So we're just kind of leaving that alone until we get another update and they get some of those things fixed. I don't want to lose any progress on God. So when they get that ironed out, we're going to get back on it. But everybody seems to enjoy this trucking game, so we're going to play this at least twice a month on here. And I may start doing an extra stream this winter. So we'll just have to see. Maybe start doing an evening stream on the weekend or something. I gotta make sure I don't miss any turns. The fishing game, Call of the Wild, The Angler, is coming out. Oh, Solo, how are you? Said you just passed me on the highway. I hope you're going the other direction because I might run over you. Although I've stayed on the road pretty well here. Call of the Wild, The Angler, is coming out tomorrow. Now, I do not think that I will probably be ready to do a live on that tomorrow. And the reason is, the last time that I was going to do a live on a computer game, they didn't get the game released till like 5 o'clock on the day before I was supposed to do the live. And I need a little bit of time to get everything set up on the computer. And in OBS, because I use OBS, it takes a while to get all those technical issues worked out. We are going to miss the gas station here. No, we're not either. We're going to take this exit and go get gas. We need gas. I should be able to take a right here and go get fuel at this gas station here, if I can figure out what this joke is at. How you doing, NJ? NJ, I'm gonna tell you something. I was subscribed to you, and oh, what are you doing? Come on, dude. Get that dump truck out of the way. Well, there's the first bumper. I know, and that's the same thing that Aaron told me, that it'd be cool the first time playing it. But there is so much stuff to that thing. Golly. I wouldn't even know how to work the controls on it. This gas station's kind of tight. I told you we wasn't going to have no flawless trip. All right, let me fill this dude up with fuel. Anyway, NJ, I was saying that I was subscribed to you, but YouTube decided that they didn't want me to be subscribed to you, and they unsubscribed me. So I'm now back subscribed. So we'll see if it holds. Let's fill this truck up with gas. What's going on, Eric? All right, we are fools. Yeah, I blew up the tank. You got that right. Papa Smurf's in the house. All right. So now we got to get back on the freeway here. I think you can get out of the truck and walk around. I hadn't figured out how to do that yet. But anyway, I'm back subscribed to you now, NJ, so hopefully they leave it alone this time. There's a couple of people that I was subscribed to that I lost. I don't understand that. As much as I told you this wasn't going to be no flawless trip. I hate the long nose on these trucks. All right. That was easy enough to get the gas if I wouldn't have had the hiccups. I gotta figure out how to get my lights on. Well, that's certainly not it. We stopped at the freeway, boys. Well, let's see. This is why that it's difficult to play this game without knowing all the controls. There's the lights. Part of it's on keyboard, part of it's on control. All right, let's try to get on down the road now. We got lights. And I know you're not supposed to stop the freeway, but I did it anyway. Lisa. Yeah, Aaron wanted me to play it Thursday, and I would, but I don't think I'm gonna get it downloaded till late because the stream they did said it will probably be sometime late tomorrow before it's released. They ain't even set a time for release. Now I'm gonna tell you, that game's got some glitches too, and it's gonna take some ironing out to do. You almost made me wreck saying Death Race. Yeah, for a guy that ain't never drove, I guess it can get kind of hairy sometimes. I ain't never drove a lick. You ain't never lied. Y'all could tell I hadn't been driving this much. I can't remember the name of that game. Thank God we're back on some even ground now. All right, boys and girls, we fix to put the hammer down on her after we make this loop. We got a loop coming up here. He says I'm playing that game. It looks like it sometimes, don't it? y'all ought to, you want to see something funny, y'all ought to see me in the Hunter Call of the Wild trying to drive that four-wheeler. Now that's a mess. I think we're finally back on the straight and narrow now. What's going on, my friend Curtis? How are you? Got to slow down coming through these little old towns. He said take a nap. Yeah. No, I don't. Listen, I hadn't, let me pause this, man, so I can catch up on chat. I hadn't seen no deer. I've seen deer signs, so, for crossings, but I hadn't seen no deer. But I can assure you, if there's one to run out in front of me, I'll be the person that runs out in front of him. If I do a live tonight, it might be on the Hunter Call of the Wild. We might do a hunting live. I need beer. Let's say Art. I think it'd be cool if we had a La Cucaracha horn on this truck. Don't run over the cop. That'll surely get you in trouble. Catfish Fresno, how are you? Welcome to the chat. I told my wife I was going to get me a La Cucaracha horn for my wheelchair. She didn't like that idea too much. He said, hit the cop. We're going to pass this dude. Hold on tight. We're fixing to make a move. Here I come, big boy. On the curve and all. You best move it over, because I'll sure knock you off the road. Hey, we did it. CBA in the house? Or did you change your name? We got another slowpoke up here. What is the deal with the slowpokes? Oh, that was a tumbleweed. Lord, I thought that was a deer. Y'all talking about deer. I started getting on the brake. I don't know that either. I hadn't played enough. I'm sure there is. Hello, Emily. If I miss y'all in chat, y'all holler back at me because I'm trying to drive and look at the chat. Appreciate you coming in, Emily. Hope you're having a good day. I want to say thank you to all the people that watch in the background. Also, I have a lot of people that watch in the background and don't join us in chat. And if you would like to join us in chat, a lot of good people here. Make some friends and meet some new folks. Look at this. The steering is quite touchy on this game, I gotta tell you. So I have to be real careful about how I steer. I ought to be talented driving with a stick. I drive a wheelchair with one all the time, but I still run over stuff with a wheelchair. My wife says all the time, I can't believe you've been in a wheelchair all your life. You can't drive it no better than that. I'm like, well, it probably ain't gonna get no better, so you might as well just get used to it. We have made it to Bakersfield. Don't stop in front of me. If you're gonna move, move. Good night. I just rear-ended the back of that trailer. He said with extra grease. Hey, I tell you what, you know you're getting old when there's things that you can't eat anymore. Me and the wife ordered a pizza the other night. It was good. I ate that thing, got indigestion. I ended up eating 6 Tums before I could get it to stop. Yeah, I know. I give him a little love tap. Yeah, well, I run over here with this truck. I run over his foot with my wheelchair too. Come back here messing with me. They do multiplayer on this game. And they do convoys. Now, can you see me in a convoy the way I drive? The multiplayer people be cussing me the whole time. This guy's touchy when he gets on the brake. Just slams on them. Now this is exactly why that I haven't drove this California map, because I figured it's going to be full of these small towns. And a lot of stop and go. And a lot of tight turns. And as you can see, I'm no talented driver. Yeah, well, I try to watch what I eat 90% of the time. And when I eat something like that now, it kind of tears me up because I've been trying to lose weight. Mr. John, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Mr. John Parker, Real Time Catfishing, folks, is in the house. Thank you for the comment on my new logo, Mr. John, on Facebook. I appreciate it. Coming from you, that is a very nice compliment. All right. Oop. Oh, these trucks don't turn very good. Well, that's part of a guardrail gone. One thing about it, you don't get a laugh out of this trip. All right, we're on the freeway again. Did I miss CBA scrolling by, or did CBA change his screen? I may have missed it. I caught part of your live the other day. Mr. John, I was in the background. I was working on graphics and some chores for my wife, but I did watch. Oh yeah, we got a little battle going on between NJ and Mr. John. When's that gonna happen, guys? Big Slim. Okay. I thought. That's what I. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Well. Did you email those to me, Mr. John? I appreciate that. I got you. Okay, I need to go subscribe to you then. I hope things get better for you, CBA. I'm all over the road trying to read the chat, but I may have to pause every now and then and read something longer. I'm gonna tell you, making logos. I use Canva to make that one. It turned out pretty good. But Mr. John is one you won't talk about making logos. I'll help you if I can, but he's the logo man. Thank you, Art. I need to, my next great project is to come out with some shirts and some caps. And I don't have any stickers either. Mr. John just said he sent me some stuff to look at, so I need to get some stickers made. I agree, AJ. Hogleg and Kenneth do a good job. I watch their show every morning. Not at 2 o'clock, but every morning. I watch the replay. Both those shows. I watched Kenneth's show too. I watched it for about an hour and 50 minutes this morning. We're doing good on gas. We're about 145 miles out. If we get done with this time, I usually like to run about 2 hours. We may take a short run on another trip. I could take a shorter load. Be about a 20-minute trip instead of an hour trip. I still got to get used to making wide turns. Well, Art, we're hauling the famous poo paper again. There's gonna be clean butts in California tonight. Yeah, they too late for me too. CBA, I can't stay up to no. Hello, John. How are you? Appreciate you coming in. Let me pause that and read Alvin's. No, they ain't nobody in the truck with me. I'm trying to read the chat. He tried to be funny. Oh Lord. Alvin is always trying to be funny. Pretty good at it too. Kind of a little bit more challenging to read the chat in this game than it is in the hunting and fishing game. At 2, it's on another screen. They need to fix that where I can move that window over a little bit on top of OBS so I can see it. Then I got to watch to make sure I don't miss a turn. Mr. John, you sure enough do. I can assure you that. You've been putting the work in. You're gonna jerk one out of there one of these days. Yeah, it's hard to read the chat, bud, and stay on the road too. dead burn California roads. They uneven. That's what it is. But we're doing good on gas. I think the new fishing game is going to be really good. The Call of the Wild, the Angler, when they get some glitches fixed. They got some issues they got to fix. These computer games, the graphics and everything is so big nowadays, and so good that they run into a lot of glitches. And it's going to take some time to iron it out. I mean, you got to realize that the Call of the Wild has been around since 2017, and they're constantly making content for that game, and they're going to do the same thing for this fishing game. But they've had 5 years to iron it out. I think I'm supposed to take this on ramp here. I am. Appreciate everybody coming in and joining me today. We kind of rolled that stop sign, didn't we? All right, folks, we're down to 42 miles. Where is GOA? I don't know where that's at either. That's the first time John Baptist has been here. I appreciate you joining us today. Like I said, I do have a lot of people to watch in the background, so. And I invite those people, if you've never been in chat, to come on in, visit with us. Good bunch of folks in here. India. Welcome from India. I had to pause that real quick so I can read that. Thank you. This is John Baptist. This is a new game. Hadn't had it all that long. I'm kind of enjoying it myself. And I have never drove a vehicle in my life because I'm wheelchair bound. So it has been quite challenging. My brother, they wouldn't even let me drive a go-kart and ride with me. I don't know why. They wouldn't want to let me drive and ride. Yes, very nice to meet you. Glad you're here with us. We got enough gas to make it 9 miles, so we're not worried about fuel. But there is a truck stop right here if I needed gas. We just about got this load here, folks. We got a little ways to go. I'm gonna check on the time, today's stream, and then we're gonna maybe make a couple more short runs. I'll let y'all pick where we go next. Like we're gonna have some time to make a short run. This is the big town of Oakland, California, the home of the Los Angeles, used to be Raiders, and now the Las Vegas Raiders, and probably tomorrow they'll be the Tennessee Raiders. Now, I was reading the chat that time. I was flat reading the chat. I was reading Ernie talk about being home and run into the wall. And now I'm going to run into this people's car. Well, you better back it up, buddy. I'll knock you over that sand dune over there. Got a little bumper car action going on here, folks. What am I hung on here now? Lord, I done backed over the guardrail. Yeah, this is going to get interesting. This is exactly why that they tell you not to text and drive. Hello, Aaron. Aaron, did you get a hold of Brad? What in the world? I forget I have 2 trailers on there. Neither would I. Good night. They're going to run me out of Oakland. I'm tearing Oakland up. Lord, let me get this load up here and get rid of it. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a good thing that I'm hauling poo paper and not eggs, because we just would have lost part of the load. No kidding. I got to figure out where I'm going to take this load at. That's always the next thing, is figuring out where you're supposed to drop this off. Yeah, on the thumbnail, not hauling eggs, you're right. Okay, I think we missed it. We'd like to miss it. Let me back this truck up. I think it goes right here. No. This is American Truck Simulator. Okay, here we go. It's the game, this game, John the Baptist. American Truck Simulator. We made it, boys and girls. Now I'm going to try to park this truck this time. without any aid. Oh, went just a hair too far. We're good. Oh, got to get it just right. We did it. Oh. We made it. We made it. All right. All right, somebody tell me how long the stream's been running, because I can't see. We may take another short job. Oh. He said, I'm glad the trip's over. Ah. Well, at least I said, woo. I tell you what, it's difficult to read the chat. And you know what? And I tried to practice on it last night a little bit. We're at 1 hour. We're going to take another load then. I tried to practice on it last night, and I had somebody's live stream up, and I was watching and trying to drive. But oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I haven't multiplayed yet. I'm going to have to try that. I have a Steam account. So, all right. So we got a choice. Where y'all want to go? I'll let y'all pick the trip. You want to go up through Idaho or Oregon or Nevada, Utah, Colorado? Pick a spot. There's one. Picks one is the winner. Y'all pick a spot. Uh-oh. Here goes Ernie. Oh, Lord. Oregon. All right. Well, let's take an Oregon trip in. Let me see if I can find an Oregon map. Ernie's been get funny, I can tell you that. Oh, Lord. All right, let's go. We don't want, good Lord, we don't want that long a trip. Let's. She says lizard delight. I can't handle that. That's kind of rough. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from that long as we can. Let's go from. Let's see. Let's go from. Said Oregon. So let me find one here that I want. Let's take this little trip here. Let's see if I can find a little bit longer trip. I do. I have part of them. I don't have them all yet. The new ones I don't have, but I will be getting them because I just enjoy the game so much. So I will be getting the rest of the DLCs. We're going to take this trip right here. This is from Burns, Oregon to the Dallas, or Dallas. I don't know what that says, but we're going to take the trip. That don't say Dallas. Dallas, maybe. All right. Can't read it, but we're going to drive there. All right, here's an Oregon trip. I want a truck look like that. Now, they got mods where you can make your own paint jobs and everything. I won't do that sometime for us. Lord, this is just gravel pit. I had a hard time getting out here last time, so I got to make sure I know what I'm doing. I need to go that way. All right, let's crank this dude up. Let's look around this truck a minute. There's the bed back there. Maybe I'll just crawl back there and go to sleep and let Lisa drive this truck. There's the passenger seat. No butt. There's no woman over there before you ask. All right. Starts good. How much gas I got? Half a tank of gas. How many miles I'm going? 238 miles. Never want to start you off with a tank of gas. All right, let's get this dude out of this lot. Get on down the paper. I'm going to have to be careful with this truck. I can tell you already, this truck got some power. Hide the women and kids. Get off the sidewalk in town. I'm going to tell y'all something. When I go to hauling them hazardous materials, ain't no telling what's going to happen. That's how I sound. I think they need to improve that. I think it needs to get that big honk. We fix to pull out here. I hope nobody's coming. If they are, they might ought to rethink it. This truck's got a long nose on it. I got to be careful with this truck. My wife will come out here in a minute and throw something at me. Lord, the windows in this truck are kind of sharp. I can't even see the green light. Well, I guess I'll know to go when this other guy goes. Now, what John the Baptist was referring to about maps? They're always making more maps. We're going to have a Texas map for this, which ought to be fun, because I'm from the state of Texas. And they're going to have a map coming out, and I don't remember which one it is. It runs right down the middle of Route 66. So we're going to take a Route 66 trip one of these days. I already have a thumbnail made for that. And I'm not patting myself on the back anything, but it turned out pretty good. This game has also got CDs. In it for multiplayer. we won't be doing that on live. I've watched some of the multiplayer lives that they've done. Yeah. I'd like to keep this channel family friendly, and that is not family friendly. If I take a convoy trip like that, it will not be on the live. They got some serious talking going on over there. You sound like a bunch of truckers on that thing. I couldn't believe they let that was doing that, but they did. Well, we got by with it too, I guess. Try to be very careful about what I say on here, because I want people to be able to watch with the kids. I'm no saint, but try to be curb myself on YouTube at least. Just gonna kind of coast along here till we get up out of this rural area and I get some speed going. Now we're up to 65. Good night, sir. Thank you for coming in, John the Baptist. I appreciate it. We'll be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Hope you sleep well. Alright, let's get this joker on down the road now. We're going to have gas, of course. We are now on the road at 197 miles away from payday. Eventually, I will, when I earn enough money, I will be able to buy my own truck. Right now, I'm just running jobs for other people. But I will be able to buy my own truck, and I think with all the new mods and graphics and things they've got for the trucks now, I ought to be able to have a pretty good paint job. At a yard sale. This ain't a taxi, baby. A yard sale. Oh my Lord. It's kind of a windy road here, so we kind of not keep going. I ain't getting on that CB. Good Lord, they'll have his stream taken down in 20 minutes. Nah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, really? It wasn't just a little bit of stuff, it was a lot of stuff. One of the things is the new fishing game. they got some minor glitches they need to fix. One of the things, the boat's got water at the bottom of it. They got to fix that. They got some minor stuff. It's gonna be like a lot like Call of the Wild. It's gonna be a little more arcade-ish, a little more fast-paced. Not as fast-paced as some of the other fishing games I play. You're going to have to work for these fish. They do have channel catfishing in it, and I got to see that in early access. I'm back to seeing the 15-pounder caught. The catfish do look realistic, and they are nice looking models. And when I do the first stream, we're going to share some of those pictures with y'all if they're not on the thumbnail. The pike, which y'all know I like to fish for, look great. There are bass, pike, catfish, yellow perch, bluegill, smallmouth bass, mountain whitefish, and a couple of, probably 2 or 3 more that I'm not naming. We're going to be adding more fish to the game and more equipment to the game. That's already been talked about. The map is huge, and there's all these bodies of water. Some are bigger, some are very small, and they each have different species. Oh, there's trout. Sorry, trout, rainbow trout, golden trout, and lake trout. Now the lake trout, I see a couple of lake trout that was caught. I'm trying to think. I want to make sure I get the game and caught them right. And one of the gamers that I watched, I can't remember exactly who it was right now, but he caught a huge lake trout. And that looks like a lot of fun. And one of the techniques, I won't stop back here while I see the red light. One of the techniques is a jigging technique. And listen, y'all gonna have to work that out yourself. You guys, y'all gonna have to work that out yourself. But he was showing them how to catch those big lake trout and jigging for them. It's a lot of fun. He in a pop bottle, he ain't stopping. I may have just run the red light. I did. But you have to level up too in the game, and each time you catch a fish, you gain XP points. And when you level up, you get so much money, and you have to buy rods. So we'll have to start out with little fish because it's very equipment oriented. You're not going to catch a lake trout on the first rod you get because a small rod with light line is not going to get them in. That's already been shown. So you got to get the right equipment. So that means you have to play the game right. You have to start out playing little fish. We're going to get gas right up here. Let me slow the roll here. You have to start out with the little fish and then progress. You don't want to miss the gas station. Do we not have diesel fuel, boys? You're gonna get fried chicken. You're gonna leave my stream to go get fried chicken. They ain't gonna offer me none. Appreciate you, Buck. Have a good day, sir. I'm not even sure I can get gas here, folks. You ain't got no gas? I don't think this joker's got no gas for this truck. Alright. Well, you keep your gas. I'll just find it somewhere. There's not a parking space for big trucks. Oh Lord, look at all them trailers back there. How in the world am I gonna get this out of here? This done turned into a mess. Good night. Wow. I may never get this out of here. Big Slim laughing. Oh my God, this is gonna be bad. Alright, let me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not good, Art. Oh my gosh. I gotta figure out how to get this out of here now. Wow. I mean, did we have to put 18 trailers on the back of this truck? Good night. Alright, let me see. How do I get out of this? I'm trying to remember how to get out of third person here. Oh, wait, that's not it. Well, that's how you work the windshield wipers. Yeah, it's gonna be trying. I got one trailer back there that's not cleared yet. Wow. He said the wipers ain't gonna help you. Yeah, you think I don't you think I don't know that? Oh, good night. Oh my goodness. I've had this happen before. Golly. Let me see. Don't care how the gas pump down in this joke. Good night. I think I got it out of there, folks. Almost. That's how you do it. Okay, hang on. Let me take a look. See what kind of mess I'm in here. I just about got it out. Alright, let's see if I can get this joker out of here. Back it up just a little bit. Alright, we got it out. So let's get back up on the road now. Thank goodness. That blinker needs to be quiet. Whew. What a mess. Alright, we're back on the road. Let's get out of here. Good night. I got it. It wasn't pretty, but I got it out of there. Art said, let me drive. That was beginning to be a possibility, Art. I got it out of there. Wow. Now here's another gas station. I'm going to look at this. We're going to have to look this over. You better have gas. Oh, Davey, how are you? We need to look for gas. We only got 120 miles to go. If I get back on a regular pavement, we're going to be in good shape. Leave it up to Polar Bear to pick Oregon with all these little old bitty towns in it. Let me see if these jokers have got gas. Y'all better, yeah, they got gas. Get out of my way, dude. I'm on a mission here to get gas. Ooh, this is going to be a little easier to get the truck in here and out of here, too. Alright, let's fill this dude up. You think they could have given you a little bit easier, a little less trailers on the back? I mean, golly. He said haul it 5 gallons at a time. All right. We back on the road now. Look at all them trailers back there. Golly. I don't know why we just can't haul one trailer and be done with it. They gotta make it challenging, I guess. Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have to buy my own insurance, isn't it? Y'all thought I was gonna rear in that car, didn't you? What's going on, Kelly Bully? Y'all don't forget about Kelly's show tonight, 5 o'clock. $5 o'clock. I went to share you. Went to get your thumbnail yesterday to share it out. You had to put the thumbnail up. And then when I went back last night, you beat me to it. I don't know why I was sitting so high in this truck. But you cannot hardly see the red light, so I'm going to have to guess at it. We're going. All right, I believe we're going to make it. Tonight at 7. 5:30 on 5. I didn't know you done 2 shows a week. Is that something you started doing? 2 shows a week, or you've been doing that a while? I can keep up with all that bad kind of shows. I thought you only did a show on Tuesday night. Are they running me off of this interstate? You got to be kidding. I just got on the Dad Burn line. All right, 7 o'clock tonight. Did you start doing another show? Pick up another day? Trying to make this turn without catching them trailers on the sidewalk back there. I think I did it. Let me pause this and read what he said. Oh. Okay. Is that on your channel or on his? It's on your channel. All right, I'll go look at the thumbnail. What you know about catching a crappie? I don't think I've ever seen you catch a crappie. The only thing I've seen you catch is a bass. Well, a catfish now and then, but years, okay. Thumbnails up, I'll share it out. I don't think I've ever seen you catch a crappie. He needs to have me on that show instead of you. Or, I mean, I need to be on that show. I need to be on that show so I can give y'all some expert opinion. Speaking of that, I hope to get a little fishing content up before long. I'm get to start fishing. It's going to be after October. I have a trip I'm going on a cruise. I don't want to get around a bunch of people until then. I don't want to get that stuff and then got to miss the cruise. But we are going. We get back to start doing a little live fishing or a little recording. I like to run over that curve trying to read that chat. Oh, okay, yeah. We're going to start doing some videos. Probably fishing. I'm just waiting on it to cool off. I'm trying not to get out and get exposed to anything. When you get that stuff, you can't go on the cruise. This is probably the first, this is going to be the first, and maybe the last time I ever do it, so. We're moving on down the road now, or 95 miles to pay dirt. Get up here on the open road, I'm fixing to put the hammer to her. On your show Tuesday night. Do you have a guest? Or Tuesday night? I ain't driving in the middle of the road. What you talking about? I'm on my side, see? You got me speeding. Is that Brad B in here? Oh, yeah, that's right. You got Brian on the show tonight. Yeah. How much he charging you to be on that show? He probably gonna send you an invoice. That ought to be fun. Brian, I pinned your show to the top of the page on the group page. Oh. No, we're not missing that turn. I'm not going through that. You got to send them an invoice. You just gonna have to wait there, dump truck. You and I wait. Said I'm gonna send them the invoice. Oop. Sure gonna wreck this, I bet. Ooh, this is gonna get ugly. Hang in there, Troy. Y'all better tighten that seatbelt up. This may get kind of ugly. Golly, look at this. Wow. This dead man's curve right here for sure. Ooh-wee. I'm doing all I can do to hold that joker on the road. Golly, look at that. I'm not that experienced with this yet. I see why they got guardrails up there. I bet it run this truck plumb off the cliff. Wow. This is a windy road. I know better than listen to Chad. He's me in trouble every time. Well, we're going to stop up here on the bridge just so I can give y'all a look at the scenery just for a second. That's pretty cool. A lot of scenery in this game. Crossed over a big lake the other day. That was a fun ride. Golly, I ain't never seen a road like this. Shit. Get to go too fast on this, I'll be up there in them trees. $34 miles to payday. To payday. Well, if you made it this far, I appreciate y'all joining the stream today. Watching this later or in the background, please consider subscribing. We will be doing more of the American Trucker or American Truck Simulator. And we're going to have a new fishing game to play in a few days. Then I have a new game, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute after I get done with my little spiel. We do live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 o'clock Central. We invite you to join us in chat. Have a lot of good people here in chat. Get to know us. What does TRI mean? We have a new game that I'm looking at. And I'll tell you, I'm looking at it mainly because it looks interesting. But it's gonna be a photography simulator. There's supposed to be all these forests and wildlife and different things, photograph. Probably not something I'll do a lot of lives on. It's probably something I'll play with myself. But if you like it, I gotta slow down, and then I will be willing to do some lives on it. It's all kinds of wildlife things. You can take pictures of the animals, and the animals look extremely realistic. It would make a great game to play. Take pictures and save photographs or thumbnails. And so it's not come out yet. We're going to have to wait for it to come out. But I do intend on giving y'all a look at it. Basically, it's the same thing we do in the hunting games and the new fishing games coming out. It's going to be open world. And just walk around it. Instead of shooting animals, we'll be taking photographs. It looks interesting. I guess they're going to have drones in the game and everything else. But I'm mostly interested in to make something else out of it. And I think it'll make some great thumbnails for the hunting fishing games. We have almost made it up here to this load trailer. Yeah. I don't know if you can lower the amount of stuff you haul or not. I think we've turned down the wrong street. When you're hauling, ooh, you got all these trailers on the back. It is a mess. What is this? I don't know what this is. And we're gonna just pull in here just a little bit and see what this is. A viewpoint. Use the following key to stop the engine. Okay. Oh. To activate the viewpoint. I guess it's going to show us something. It's going to show us the town. Well, I didn't know it would do that. So you're going to get a view of the big city of Oregon Dulles. I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. I'm assuming that's a church right there. Huh. I hear this is supposed to be taken with Google Maps. All these photographs. To make it as realistic as possibly can. I see they got graffiti problems there too. Moonshine Mill. Winery. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it would do this. Glad I stopped. Is that bus honking at me? Oh, there's a bar. That bus is down there honking at me. All right, that's a nice little view. All right, let's get this load dropped off so this bus will quit honking. Hush, I'm gonna move. That GPS sometimes is confusing to me. still haven't learned to read that GPS too good. So who wants to ride the CatCon with me driving? I get us there. We ride up here to drop off this load. 1 mile away. As I said, I may do a live tonight, I don't know. Just kind of depends on the zone. It will be after Kelly's show. So if somebody's on tonight, I may not do it, I just may watch. So it'll be a pop-up. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. We will be back on Tuesday. We're going to play the Hunter Call of the Wild on Tuesday. We haven't played that in a couple of weeks. And we're going to play that game Tuesday. And then I may let the subscribers decide what to play on Thursday. There's a home store. I guess that's supposed to be a Home Depot. Looks like a Home Depot. We are just about to pay dirt. Open the gate, son. Daddy's home. We'll see you, Albert. Take care of yourself. Thanks for coming. My pleasure to do it. It's always a good time. We always have a few laughs. It wasn't pretty, but we got it here. Another paycheck. Oh. I'm gonna park it myself. I need to practice at this. There she is, boys and girls. She is at the final destination. All right. Let's get our paycheck. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I did. I always enjoy seeing y'all. We'll be back on Tuesday for another edition of whatever, the Hunter Call of the Wild. I did end up getting a new scope for the computer version of the Hunter Call of the Wild. So I am back with a good scope, so that will improve the shooting. And I don't know where we'll hunt yet. I hadn't decided, but we are going to do hunting on Thursday or Tuesday, and then we're gonna maybe let y'all put a poll up, let y'all decide where we're gonna play on Thursday. Got quite a few votes last time I did a poll, so. All right, guys. I got to go take care of a few things. get situated before the wife has to leave for a concert. She's going to be going to a concert tonight. And I got to get some things situated before then. So I will see you guys in chat somewhere. And I may do a pop-up live. I don't know, but I might do it. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you guys watching the background. Y'all have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you on Thursday for the Hunter Call of the Wild. This is Tuesday, isn't it? I think this is Tuesday. Yes, it is. So Thursday will be the Hunter Call of the Wild. And I'm going to start playing the new fishing game, and we're going to get ready to do a live on that. Yeah, I do. I do. Ernie, hey, y'all, I just got some info on my friend has in a pinch, and I'm going to try to help him out without him knowing it. Okay? He needs a few nights in a motel and maybe a little grub. So I'm going to do a live to try to help him. Okay, Ernie. Share that link on the Real and Virtual Outdoors group page, or send it to me via Messenger, and I will share it. And let me know when you're going to do the live, and I'll see what I can do to help. Okay? Y'all read Ernie's message before you go, and look for the link on the Real and Virtual Outdoors group page to help Ernie's friend who's in need, and let's pray for him. All right, guys. We'll see you on Thursday with a rifle in hand. God bless you and have a good day.